Hi, I'd like to talk to you a little bit about some ground rules that you should set for yourself when thinking about the guitar neck. But before we begin, you should look below the video and download the attached PDF so that you can follow along with this lesson. Over the years, decades, I've been putting together a virtual guitar in my head. I've learned to visualize the neck, and my goal is to visualize the guitar neck in greater and greater detail, and I find that really useful. So I'd like to just describe some terms that you should use to think about the guitar neck. This is the first string, second string, this is the third string, fourth string, fifth string, sixth string. So the first string is the highest pitched string, and it's the one closest to the floor. And the sixth string is the lowest pitched string, and it's the one closest to the ceiling. Most guitars have 22 frets, 23, 24, I've seen some 21s, and surprisingly we don't really think that quickly about which fret we're on. So we should think in terms of look at your position markers and think of the fact that I'm on the first fret here, my finger's on the third fret, fifth fret, seventh fret, ninth, 12th fret, 15th fret, 17th, 19th, of course all the frets in between. So we should know when we're on the 8th fret. That's where I am. We have in the classic guitar world, they talk about hand position in great detail. It would be useful for all the rest of us too. This is considered the first position, and what this means is that when I have my four fingers spread out on four adjacent frets, the fret where my index finger is, my first finger, is the position that I'm in. So if I'm behind the first fret right now, I'm in the first position. This is the second position. This is the third position. Third position is good for example, the key of E flat or A flat or D flat. I'm in the fourth position, key of E, fifth position, sixth, and as many frets as I have, that's as many positions as I have. And we should learn to think in all of these terms. What's really important on any musical instrument really is that you can play a chromatic scale, because if you can't play a chromatic scale, you really can't play music. So we have to know how to do that when we're playing in position. I'll be in the fifth position here. We need to be able to do a couple of things. First of all, set up my hand in the fifth position. But the other thing is I need to be able to, for one, reach back with my first finger and play notes that I can't reach with the other four. So here's an ascending chromatic scale. When I come to the second string, I don't need to reach back. If I want to play a descending chromatic scale, I also need to be able to reach out with my fourth finger while keeping my hand frame stable in the fifth position. So that goes. I can play, I don't really have to follow these rules that closely. I can use either finger to go either direction, or I can mix them up. It doesn't matter. It just depends on whatever's convenient, whatever's the best approach. Sometimes when you're reading music you have to do things a certain way. So you should really have all the options. These are a few things that you should learn to think about then as you're building your virtual guitar neck in your head. You should think about knowing what the numbers of the strings are, and you should think about the frets and knowing what fret you're on, and you should give some thought to position and how to play chromatic scales.